Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Well, he's got a crease here, look out. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return, lucky to prevent a touchdown, but they begin the drive with excellent field position. Looking to pass, it's Brown. Receiver looks it in, it's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it second and short. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Take it down, but not before it makes the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. To the air, it's Brown. And the receiver snags it, it's complete. Run down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Stanford. Setting the tone early for how about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over first and 10.
First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
play, and they're already past the 40, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Cobb.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for some space. It's Ford. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I don't know quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to pass. It's Brown. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And that one straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
And the Auburn offense will take over.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Oh, and he could not call it in. A 3rd down drop. Brings up 4th now. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Scanning the field, it's Brown. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's 4. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing.
The ball to the ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Trying to find some room. It's Cobb. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. He's swarmed by the defense. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's Brown. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
He's got it in the open.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. Can he get in? So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The offense is still out there, just 2 seconds on the first half clock. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over first and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Arnold. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw again. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Throws it to the right. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, I think this is one of the tougher throws to make for a quarterback. From one side of the field to the other on the comeback. Really good route by the receiver. And not only that, how about his ability to be able to get his foot down, make the catch, and get out of bounds?
Headed for the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Dropping back, it's Arnold. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
QB keeper all the way. The ball is free inside the 5. Defense picks it up, still moving.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Stanford. They couldn't stop him there. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped with the conference championship on the line he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Arnold. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Auburn. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Short connection to the tight end here. They're able to get him down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And there's the handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. They get him down, but he gets the ball across the 10-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. They'll try the left side with a toss. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the board.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Back to throw. It's Brown. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Chewing clock with the running game. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Oh, that one really really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
One back into that field, and he'll get the carry. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march moves on. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now they'll run it on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. To the air, it's Arnold. He escapes the pocket. Caught over the middle, it's Simmons. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking deep for late game heroics. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He fires downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PHC up and good. We get a little bit closer. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Dropping back, it's Arnold. He's running out of time here. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Good throw to the left. What a catch! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Going to scramble now.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
It's the coach's favorite formation, breakthrough formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. Going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.